Hello, Paul Pluta channel, and welcome to, I'm just trying to find my glasses. Where's my glasses gone? Welcome to the Archie Luxury and the Paul Pluta channel. I'm the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. And today, guys, I want to talk about, I'm doing a paid review. This is a paid review for Ben. And he says to me, he goes, "Dear Archibald, greetings from Salem, Oregon. My name is Ben. I'm 30 years old, single, and I work in a casino. I am not scared of those nasty fisters in the audience. This is why. This is my video request. What does my watch say about me segment. Remember those? For good measure, please include my car in my review. I believe one's watch should match their car. The watch, a Tag Heuer SEL Link, model S87.806, circa 1993. The car, a 1998 BMW Z3 1.9. Certainly, I don't earn much money, but if I did, I would upgrade to a Rolex Yachtmaster with a Porsche Cayman. Until then, what do you think? Thanks, Uncle Archie. Cheers, Ben. P.S. Feel free to keep it short and sweet." Wow, there we go there. It's very interesting news indeed. And I gotta tell you guys, this is an interesting review because he's pairing his car to his wristwatch. And I gotta tell you, what do you think? He's got a beautiful Z3. And this is interesting because I got to tell you the truth. In America, that car would be considered nothing special. I don't think it's the 1.81. But I got to tell you, it's an interesting car. Now, he did send me an update. He goes, "I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but some consideration. I have altered my question slightly in order to make it more interesting for the punters. When you do the video, please read the following letter instead of the first one. I promise this is the final draft." Okay, he goes, "What does this watch-car combo say about me, Arch? Also, I am considering my next move, trading the Z3 in for an early 2000 Porsche Boxster and flicking the tag to get something like a Cartier tank. Do you like the direction I'm heading? Okie dokie. Thanks, Uncle Arch. Cheers, Ben. Feel free to keep it short and sweet." Well, Ben, thank you so much for the opportunity to comment. And I gotta tell you something. I actually, I understand people send these things in for a joke and a laugh there, but what I see is a guy who's trying his best. A guy who is trying his best to go through life. And I got to tell you honestly, see, Z3s, I dreamed of having a Z3. I thought they were amazing. I remember when they came out there, they had the James Bond movie, GoldenEye, with Pierce Brosnan. That was the blue Z3. And I quite like it. I love the Z3 Roadster. I really do. I love it in white. And I gotta tell you something. The Tag Heuer there, okay, yep, it's easy to criticize it. But it really pops with that car. Okay, it really pops. I mean, Tag Heuer, yeah, it's not like a Patek, it's not like a Rolex, but it's not a piece of garbage either. This is a reasonable watch with a very, very good car, the BMW Z3. And I can see from how the car looks, you take a fair bit of pride in how you look after this baby. And I gotta give you some points for that, because it's not about leasing a brand new Porsche or a Mercedes or a BMW. It's about getting good value. That's always what the Archie Luxury channel's been about. Good bang per buck. And I quite like it. I really like it. I like the combo. I really like it. You got a Tag Heuer SEL, which, you know, they were so cool. They're a cool watch. And you got a really cool BMW. You're working? Look, nothing disrespectful about holding down a job and you know, doing the sensible thing in life, man. That's fair. It sounds like you're having a good time. That's the important thing. You're having a good time. Why is that car? You know, this is the funny thing. You Americans there would say, it's old. It's a 90. What is it? It's a 98, 20-year-old car. So what? It's the Z3. I remember, man, I lusted after a Z3. I've been in a Z4. I've never been in a Z3. I love the original Z3. I love the curvy shape. And I reckon that's a true tribute to yourself. The fact that you got a really good bang per buck car. Yes, in America you could say, it's only this, it's only that. Well, hang on a minute. This guy's bought something really lovely, and I gotta tell you, the Tag Heuer, you know, I used to come on here and criticize the shit out of things and say, that's crap, it's not. But I see an honest guy holding down an honest job. I love your Z3. I love it. I love it. I would love it. I'd love to go for a drive in it. And I see a man who's trying hard. He's got a Tag Heuer. Nothing wrong with that. That's a great watch. That's a great watch. A lot of people aspire to having a Tag Heuer. Nothing wrong with that at all. You said, clearly I don't earn much. So what? So what you don't earn much? What does my watch say about me? Your watch says you're a decent, honest human being. It says you are trying your best. That watch says, I'm not going to give up. Never give up. That's what that watch says to me. Why can't you have the good life? You may not earn the big bucks. Why can't you have a good life with that beautiful Z3, and you Tag Heuer? I reckon it's a perfect match combo. And anyone who gives you shit on it, they're just morons. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That's a great watch. I wouldn't sell either. I think they're really cool. They are really, really cool. The Z3 itself there, I always loved the Z3s. I love BMWs. I had a E30, and I reckon it's cool. It's a very, very cool car. Here's an honest guy who's trying his best. I'm not going to criticize that. Not going to criticize that. Now you say there. I understand. You say, look, if you did, you'd upgrade to a Yachtmaster. Yep, Yachtmaster's a very cool watch, and a Porsche Cayman. That's the Boxster with the coupe version of the Boxster. And I got to tell you, man, I got nothing wrong with the Tag Heuer and the Z3. I reckon they're, the Tag Heuer uses an ETA movement. It's a decent, honest Swiss watch. Okay, it's not high end. I wouldn't buy another one. Sure. But man, you're trying your best. If one of my sons had a Tag SEL and a Z3, I'd be damn proud of them. You're trying your best. Ben, you're trying your best, man. I never ever criticize someone for trying their best. I love it. I love it. Why do you need to have an expensive car to have fun? That's amazing bang per buck. I love the Z3. In my country, they're damn expensive still. For a good one. I reckon it's a great combo. See, the whole point of the Roadster, it's not a big grunty engine. It's the dynamics of the car. The rear wheel drive. It's got the suspension setup of the E30s, which I had an E30. They're a great car. I love it. I absolutely love it. And then in your email there, you said you're thinking about upgrading to a let's have a look here. Look to a Boxster, early 2000. Now you got to be careful with the Boxsters. Do a Google search on IMS failure. Okay, basically what happens is inside these Porsche water-cooled engines, they had this problem. It affects 911s, it affects Boxsters, it affects a whole range of engines from this period. They have a bearing, an IMS bearing, which is a sealed unit, which over time, not necessarily kilometer related or anything like that, you can service it, look after it, and it'll start to disintegrate, and basically it'll destroys the whole engine block. So my advice to you, I'd probably steer clear. I think the Porsches can be really, really troublesome. That's why they're quite cheap on the second-hand market. I'd stay with the Z3. It's a great car. As for the watch, I don't really like the Cartiers. I've lost a lot of respect for Cartier. Vintage Cartier is a different story, but modern Cartier, they've really lost it. My advice to you, if you want to get another watch, you got the Tag, which that's a respectable watch there. I wouldn't get a Cartier. I would go for a actually I had a Cartier Roadster. That was cool. I must tell you, that was pretty damn cool. That was very, very damn cool. That was very, very cool watch. That I remember that Cartier. Just had an ETA movement in it, but it was just the finishing of it was really well done. I'd say to you, stick with the classics, staying with the Bond theme. I'd get a No Date Sub or a Sea Dweller or an Explorer 2 Polar. That's what I'd be getting. I'd keep the Tag. It tells your story of life. Why do you? What I see here is an honest man who works hard, and nothing wrong with a Z3. That's a beautiful car. It's a lovely car. Look after it. I like it. I like a man who looks after a car. That's a good thing. So what does my watch say about me? What does it say? It says that you're a decent human being. It says that you are working, you're trying your best, you're working hard, you like nice things. I'd love to go for a drive in your Z3. I think it's cool. I like the Tag as well. What's wrong with that? You're trying hard, you're trying your best. I see a decent human being. That's what does my watch say about me. In your case, it says that you're a decent human being. You're a law-abiding citizen. You'd probably go to war for your country. You're a very decent guy. That's what it says to me. It doesn't say anything. I think I wish America had more people like you, Ben. Hardworking. Look, the SEL's a great first watch. That's the Tag SEL's a great first watch. Next watch, I'd go for a Rolex, or an Explorer 2, or an Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. I reckon but I wouldn't sell your Tag because it tells your life story. It's telling a story. And I mean, I see your Roadster in the back there. It's not a banged up, horrible one. You're taking care of it. A man who takes pride in his stuff. That's a good thing. You're a good guy. You're a really cool guy, hardworking, trying your best. I'd be proud of you, son. Very proud of you. I'm Paul Pluta, the method actor who plays Archie. Tell me what you think. I reckon he's a nice guy. He's a lovely. I'd love to meet this Ben. Ben's a cool guy. I love the Z3. Look, the tag isn't a Rolex. It's not in the same league as a lot of things, but it tells your story. It's semi-decent. Your next watch, get the Rolex or the I reckon get the Omega Speedmaster Man on the Moon. Get the Man on the Moon. I love the Z3. If it's Z3 is running well, man, they're a cool car. I love it. Things don't need to be expensive to have a luxury lifestyle. It's not about spending big money. And Ben, I think you're a decent guy. That's what it says to me. Tell me, guys, what you think. Put comments below. And keep those paid reviews coming, because man cannot live on Google Ads alone.
We specialize here in pre-owned Rolex watches. Rolex watch is a very special timepiece, and we always do the servicing exactly as factory specifications. We buy a pre-owned piece and we put it into brand new condition. We have Rolex certified technicians working on that. We completely disassemble the piece. We adjust and polish and change every single part of the watch.
You have to have certified watchmakers that know what they're doing. If you have an expensive car, you're just not going to bring it to any mechanic that doesn't know what they're doing.
You spend $5,000, it's like if you put money in the safe deposit box. And 1 or 2 years from now, you will keep having your $5,000. We have to spend a lot of money to get all this equipment together, but makes me feel I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. It's not a question of money, it's my passion.
Jewelers on time, simply the best.